What up, guys? It's your boy Zeta Man Cub. You are watching Not Your Average Bear, and I have decided to break my probably 2 month ago new rule of not doing any videos or any type of reaction videos while at my actual paying job. You know, I'm professional and all that. You know, no one told me not to, but I'm pretty sure it's semi-unprofessional, even when I'm on my break. But I'm gonna break that now because I haven't done a reaction video in ages, it feels like, and I just heard Jumanji is out. Jumanji, 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 Jumanji. Anyway, I'm gonna do a little semi bootleg since I have to hold my camera, you know, in my car on my break again, and watch this trailer for Jumanji 2017, starring The Rock and Kevin Hart, as far as I know. So I'm curious about this movie. I'm not excited. I'm not even really looking forward to it. I'm just curious because I'm trying to go in. At first, like most other reboots, when they announce these things, I get a little hesitant because I'm like, ugh. Like most people who cherish the originals or the ones that, because yeah, we cherish the originals, or at least the ones that came out when we were younger. So I cherish Jumanji. I haven't seen it in a while, so I'm not gonna say it's a genius movie, but I remember enjoying the hell out of it. Anytime it just popped up on TNT, I remember stopping everything and watching it. I love Robin Williams. I just love that movie a lot. It's a very entertaining, fantastic, adventure-esque, I would say family movie, family film. I love Jumanji. But I'm willing to give a reboot a chance, you know. But then it came out that this is not really, it's not a sequel, but it is a reboot because it has the same name, but it's not based on the same premise of the first one, and it's not even a board game involved. They're just in Jumanji, and I'm just like, bitch, what? So not only, and I think this was announced before Robin Williams died. So at first he wasn't in the movie when he was alive. Like, he wasn't any plans to be in the movie, and I was like, well, that's fucking check mark number one, or strike number one for me. No Christian Dunst, nobody, nothing, nobody from the original. Okay, whatever, reboot. You're really rebooting this. But then the story, like, it's not even a board game anymore. Like, all right, you're turning me off. So I'm still kind of turned off, but I'm interested simply because of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and curious because it's Jumanji. I gotta check it out. As a moviegoer, I want to check it out, but really, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is what has me, like, at least curious. Kevin Hart, not so much. I'm not a huge fan of Kevin Hart. I think he is talented. He is a hustler, and I respect him for that. But he is not as funny as a lot of people try to make me believe. Like, they try to make me believe he was funny. His stand-up is fantastic. His movies, he's falling under that whole, every time I see a movie with Kevin Hart in it, it's just going to be Kevin Hart doing him. And that works for some people. But sometimes it just gets annoying. Or it's the same shtick over and over and over again. And for some people, that works. Personally, it doesn't for Kevin Hart, for me. Stand-up is great. Movies, I'll see it if I see it. So Kevin Hart didn't bring me to be more curious about this movie, but Dwayne definitely did. He is definitely someone who is, like, making a movie every 3 months. So, and he hasn't gotten annoying yet. So he's more entertaining to watch for me. He's not annoying to me at all. So that has me curious. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna take away my nostalgia. Hopefully, I really am, because I already know it's nothing like the original. I'm just very curious, at least as to what this trailer is gonna portray. So let's check it out.
Wow, this is a fun group. Welcome to detention. Spencer, Bethany, Fridge, Martha. You're all here for a reason.
Hey, person walking.
You should be thinking about who you are and who you want to be. You'll have plenty of time to figure that out while you're cleaning out the basement.
Are you gonna help or are you too pretty?
I'm too pretty.
Yo, what's this?
A game for those who
It's very
seek to
Power
find
Rangers so far.
A way to leave their world behind. Jumanji. You pick a character. and you're that
Ah,
person in the
throwback.
end.
Which one do I pick?
I don't think it matters that much.
Bruce Finbar. Sounds like a badass.
I'll be the curvy genius.
Dr. Smolder Bravestone.
I guess I'm Ruby Roundhouse.
Oh! Okay.
Guys.
I was like, wait a minute. That sounds like, okay. So they're the characters. That's interesting.
Rich?
Yeah, I'm Fridge. Who are you?
Me, Spencer.
Who is she?
Martha?
Why am I wearing half a shirt and short shorts in the jungle?
I think we got sucked into Jumanji and we become the avatars we chose.
So that means
Bethany?
oh, Bethany. Don't look at it. No! I'm an overweight middle-aged man.
Well, I don't have my Claritin, and all I see around here is pollen.
Well, I don't have the top 2 feet of my body.
Damn, that is a man right there. Don't cry, don't cry. Don't cry, it's gonna be okay.
This is a video game, which means we all have
That almost looks like a scene from Jurassic Park 1. With the Gallimites!
Intense. I can't even with this place.
Watch your step in here.
Maybe we're all in a coma.
What?
That old game machine must have electrocuted us, and now we're all... Oh my God! You better get in there and save her.
I'm not gonna get in there. You get in there.
Yeah, I got a backpack on. You don't get in water with a backpack. Everybody knows that.
See, that wasn't funny. Whatever. Alright, y'all. That was Jumanji, the new reboot, Jumanji 2017, starring The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Kevin Hart, and Jack Black. I forgot he was in the movie. Wow, wow. And I don't know the actress's name, but she's beautiful, though. So, okay. See, I took off my nostalgic glasses, the essence of nostalgia that is the 90s. For me, I took it all out. It almost came back when I saw the name Jumanji, and I heard the little beating or whatever when we got to Jumanji, and then they gave us a homage of the same line, the introduction or whatever, with the guy read when he read the rules or whatever when they was about to play the game or whatever. So there's some homages, so they're paying a little bit of respects to it. I mean, I guess it's the only real thing is that it's not a sequel, obviously. So it's a reboot. So it can't be a sequel because it's not a sequel. The only thing about this is it's not a board game. And also it probably will not, it doesn't seem like they'll even mention anything that happened in the events of the first movie. If they do, great. I'll feel a little better. But looking at this trailer, it seems like it's definitely a reboot, not a sequel, because I don't feel like there will be any mention of what happened in the first one. It's not even a board game anymore. It's a video game, and it looks like a retro video game. It looked like a Sega Genesis. No, it looked like a what's the one I didn't have? There's only one. I had Sega Genesis, I had PlayStation, and I had damn sure I had Nintendo 64, but I didn't have that other one in the mid 90s. I forgot what that bitch was. I didn't have it. I forgot. Tell me in the comments. What's the other system that wasn't PlayStation, wasn't N64, and wasn't Sega Genesis that was in the mid 90s? I forgot what that was, but it looked like that. So it's still retro. There, I guess like the first one. Well, no, because board games were still in the first one. So it wasn't like they were doing retro in 1995 or 6 or whatever. But they're doing retro now in 2017 because they look like an old ass system. But that's pretty much it. I mean, I guess the rest is just, and also another main plot point, it's not taking place as in the animals are not coming out. Or whatever they say, whatever happens in the board game or whatever it's so the rules are different too. So yeah, it is different. It's not a board game. It's a video game. It's that. Then it's not. It's like it's not a board game rule. So it's like the animals aren't coming out into the real world. They immediately get sucked in, and we're in Jumanji for the whole movie. So it kind of reminds me of the TV show. If you guys watch that, if you remember that, Jumanji had a TV show like most 90s shows. When the 90s movie, especially if it's a family adventure, when the 90s movies was successful, they would always give them a cartoon. Men in Black, Ghostbusters, a lot of shit had cartoons. The Mummy, they had like cartoons that would come out right afterwards, and they was the shit sometimes. Okay. Other times they weren't. But yeah, so The Mummy, when it came out, the cartoon show, that was based in Jumanji. Like the kids would go into Jumanji for the episode, and then it would come out after they did what they had to do, instead of it being on the outside in the real world or whatever. So that's kind of, it reminds me of that. So, I mean, that's cute. So taking away my nostalgia glasses, I enjoyed that trailer. I enjoyed the comedy. For the new stuff, I enjoyed the fact that it was cute how, you know, we get these teenagers, it seemed like it was going to be a Power Ranger sequel or another Power Ranger Breakfast Club type reboot, and then they get sucked into this world, and now they're turned into grown ass adults, and yeah, so now we have our stars. So I mean, it looks fun. It looks fun. I'm definitely gonna see it. Still not like I can't wait to see it. Looking forward to it, but I do really want to see it. I will be buying my tickets because it looks entertaining, and I was able to take my nostalgia glasses off and enjoy it. Even though, you know, at first, like I said, it's always disappointing when they say something's gonna be rebooted or a sequel's gonna come out to a 20-year-old movie that you grew up with, but no old cast is coming back. That's always a disappointment. But this seems like it's going to be its own thing. It just took the name, a little bit of the concept, but not really the same, because it's not a board game and it's not outside in the real world. It's in you know, or whatever. But that doesn't bother me as much. So I'm actually looking forward to this. So yeah. If you enjoyed yourself in the Cubhouse tonight, subscribe, like, and please hit that bell button. All right? Leave your comments down below, and do not forget to share. And I'll see y'all next time on Not Your Average Bear.